Okay, Millie, tell me a story about a mushroom.
A mushroom. Is it a sentient mushroom? It can be whatever.
It can be
just
whatever.
Just a mushroom is the
mushroom
thing. All right.
is like the focus.
Fair enough. Well, essentially, like the forest, the trees, the fungi, all the roots are connected. But the reality is that fungi have been sentient long prior to anything else on Earth. So that's something that people don't realize, is that fungi, before like trees existed on our planet, it was just fungi. Like they were giant mushroom trees.
Wow.
And that's what was like the life on our planet. It was just like very unique and very intricate forms of fungi. That's why they've evolved so, like, especially over time, because they're so old actually. So essentially, like, all of the fungi, they've just been like observing everything. They exist in all places. Think about like where mold is. It's all fungi. Like the mushrooms are all around us. We don't even realize it. The spores are always around us. So this mushroom basically was born like deep in the earth, deep in like a dark cave with no light, wet, damp cave, like perfect conditions for a shroomy to grow. And this mushroom was just sentient from its inception. From the moment it began growing from the ground, it understood growth. It understood that it was growing and that it was a living creature. And then it was able to grow extremities and detach itself from the ground, using all of the information that it had been receiving from the other fungi around the world. See, fungi communicate through their spores, not just through their, bases, because they don't really root deeply like that. But they definitely communicate through their spores. And so essentially what happened is he received the story of fungi through the spores that existed in this cave, this like ancient cave, which had like thousands of years old fungi existing in it. And so this fungi was well aware of like what was happening to like the planet and the destruction and all of those sorts of things. And it made the decision that fungi were going to become the sentient race once again, like the ruling species on the planet. So it had a few things that were on its mind, this now sentient fungi. It obviously had to reproduce and create more of itself, more sentient fungi, but it also needed to begin taking over like the planet. It needed to start like getting the spores released, its own spores released into the atmosphere, start killing off humans. It just started plotting, this fungi. I mean, this mushroom knew what it was doing, but unfortunately humans are resilient, and what can one mushroom really do? So after wandering out of the cave with this plan in its mind, the mushroom just wanders and it sees like a small town, a little village, and that's gonna be where it tests its abilities. So the mushroom is just walking menacingly, and we don't really know what its extremities look like, but they don't look normal. It's not like a humanoid mushroom. How big? It's probably around like, right now, because it's just spawned, it's still a pretty young fungi, so it's gonna be about 3 to 4 feet right now. And so, but pretty thick, and the extremities are gonna look weird. It kind of will move almost like a starfish. Like the base of the mushroom will have like 1 million little like extremities that are like scurrying it around along the ground.
Okay.
And yeah, basically that's gonna be that's the intro. That's the intro to the mushroom man.
Mushroom man.
But yeah, he's gonna go terrorize this small town, test out his new sentience, its powers, its spawning ability, try and recreate itself, and make humans understand that they're not the only sentient beings on Earth.
Yeah.
I think that's like really the end goal of this mushroom. Like whether it completes its task or not, its plot is really to show humans like you're not the only sentient ones on this planet, and therefore this isn't just your planet to destroy and do whatever you want with it. So it's like these living things, living like even plants, like even a fungi, they can be sentient and understand like the destruction and shit that's happening to our planet.
Mm-hmm.
And so this would just be like another warning for humanity, like, you know, if they're eventually able to stop this thing, that'd be just like another warning, like, yo, we're not alone on this planet, and other creatures are being impacted by our destruction, and eventually they're gonna become sentient and try and kill our asses.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
yeah, there's this mushroom story.
I love it.
The mushroom man.
How do you imagine the like color of the mushroom?
Ooh, see, I like the really vibrant mushrooms. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I want it to be like one of those like really vibrant red ones on top, like the red and white probably on top.
Oh,
really
okay.
vibrant red. But then its body versus being like gray, you know, it'd be like maybe a grayish hue, but then it'd be like blue and have like a little bit of fluorescence as well
Yeah, I was
underneath
thinking
it.
like iridescent.
Yeah, something like that. It's gonna be
fluorescence would be
fresh
so
because, you know, like it's being born in a cave, so like it needs to essentially formulate its own light. So it needed that
Yeah.
bioluminescence in order to be able to see at the nighttime.
Love, because then like the white spots on top can light up too.
Yeah, facts.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that'd be
so
fire.
cool.
And then yeah, basically like the people in this town are about to be a scary movie hunted by this mushroom. This mushroom is not fucking around.
Yeah, for real.
He's dead ours.
I love it.
So I was
Sorry.
thinking, oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, no, I was just gonna say, because I would want to hear more too about how you imagine the previous society of giant mushrooms, and like if there's a bunch of different kinds of mushrooms and all those sorts of things.
Oh yeah, you want to know the history.
Yeah, I really like that. It was like the mushrooms began.
Yeah.
And then, because, yeah, to your point, like, spores are literally all around in the air.
Yeah, facts. There's always something floating in the air.
Yeah, like, sometimes when our plants get mushrooms, it's like, what are we supposed to do about this?
I know, yeah.
How did you even get here?
How did you get here?
But yeah, I really love that idea. So sick.
Cool.
Good?
Thanks for the topic.
Thank you.